Can I ask all our wrestlers to the ring, please? Ladies and gentlemen, our 8th wrestler, Johnny Gardner, is still on the way. He's not here as yet, but we will get started with how we're going to go this night. So what I said is, how this works is, we have 8 wrestlers in the ring and around me. We have Will walking around. Where's Will? Right here in the corner. Ladies and gentlemen, Will's got a cup that has numbers in it. I'm going to ask the crowd to take a number out. When that number is called, I will look which wrestler that is, and they will leave the ring. One by one, the wrestler will leave the ring. The last 2 that is left in the ring will start immediately. As in the order that they go back, that is the order they'll be fighting later. So already, who wants to pick the first number for me? Comes right over there. Can you pick me a number, please?
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Franco. Jumping on commentary today as we figure out the bracket for tonight's one-night tournament.
3. Can I ask that Xander Taylor leaves the ring?
Xander Taylor, firstly picked, therefore he will have his first round match later on tonight.
Can we keep going? Get another pick on the side. Look on that side. Can I ask that Trent Hooper leaves the ring?
Trent Hooper being asked to leave. Coming back later for his first round matchup.
We're now down to our 6 wrestlers. Ladies and gentlemen, we are still waiting on for Johnny Gardner. He'll be here soon. Okay, who else would like to draw a number? Anyone along here? Pick a number. There we go. Number 1, can I ask Butler to get out the ring?
Butler being asked to go back for his match later on.
Well, can I ask you to come on this side and ask someone to pick a number? Number 8. Can I ask Barry Burrito to get
Barry Burrito next up to be picked.
We are down to our last 4 wrestlers to pick on to start
makes his way to
tonight's event. Where is our numbers, man? Keep walking. Who wants to pick a number?
Find out the last person to be sent to the back.
Let him pick one. We are still waiting on Johnny Gardner, ladies and gentlemen. Can you let me know what that number is, please? Number 5. Can I ask David Sheather to get out the ring?
David Sheather being asked to go to the back. His first round match will be later on.
To our last 3. Out of the 3, we're waiting on Johnny Gardner to come. 2 of them while we start in the first match of the annual tournament. Who wants to pick one next number? Right behind you, Will. Number 7, can I ask the Fabulance Lance Adams to get out the ring?
Fabulance, the last one to be sent to the back.
We do have a match, but we do not have. Get out. Come on.
Fabulance taking his time
We
to
do
get to
have
the
a
back.
match which would be Frankie Quinn versus Johnny Gardner, but Johnny is not here at the moment.
Gardner not being able to be here. Whoa, whoa! Is that Vic Craig? Vic Craig has just jumped in the ring. Is he taking Gardner's spot? Frankie Quinn is lighting him up. Vic Craig wants the match. He's asking the ref. Does Matt Rhodes want to make this official? Frankie wants it. Vic Craig wants it. I don't have a tool at the back. Big arm drag from Frankie Quinn. Vic Craig has been seen flying. Tilt the world. Head scissors. Vic Craig is put into the corner. Frankie Quinn is electric here tonight. Frankie Quinn lining it up. Knees to the face. Vic Craig might be regretting his decision to jump into the ring with Frankie Quinn. Frank Quinn looking for that wheelbarrow. Maybe a bulldog gets counted into a German suplex. Frankie Quinn gets her head bounced at the back of onto the mat, the back of the head there. Vic Craig pulling Frankie Quinn into the ropes here, strangling Frankie Quinn into the ropes. Crowd certainly don't like the look of that one. Frankie Quinn struggles to get to the corner there, pulling herself up. Vic Craig takes his time, putting a foot into the throat of Frankie Quinn, and again. Vic Craig from the crowd now dropping suplexes to Frankie Quinn. Dropping Frankie right on her neck. But Frankie keeps fighting. A kick out from Frankie Quinn. But all the damage done to Frankie's neck from that brutal brainbuster. Vic Craig whipping Frankie to the other side, but reversed, and Vic Craig gets pushed into the corner. Frankie Quinn puts him back in. Turns him around. Shirt's going up, maybe to slap the chest. Oh! The bare chest of Vic Craig. Frankie maybe looking for another one. Oh! Big chop from Frankie Quinn. Vic Craig is scrambling. Big DDT from Frankie, dropping Craig on his head there. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh! Late 2 count. Matt Rhodes just letting ourselves just a 2 count there. Froggy just managing to kick out. Frankie getting up for Craig Bob just like that. A strike from Craig, pushing Frankie back to the ropes there. Maybe thinking another superplex. Superplex rather. But Frankie fighting back. Delivers one of her own. Nice suplex here from Frankie as she goes for another cover. Kick out. Craig kicks out. Just a 2 count. Vic Craig not giving up just there. Frankie back with these chops, but to the back this time. Vic Craig, what's he looking for here? Drops Frankie on her head. That could be it. Vic Craig going for the 1, 2. And that's it. Frankie Quinn has just lost. Vic Craig from the crowd has has just won.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Vic Craig.
Johnny Gardner not being able to be here today caused Vic Craig from the crowd to get in, face Frankie Quinn, and not only win but advance to the next round of the tournament. I can't believe what we've just seen here. Vic Craig victorious in the Hughes Academy ring. QMU crowd certainly not behind this one.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall with a straight winner time limit. Introducing first, from the beautiful St. Helens, this is Fabulance.
Second matchup here, Lance Adams coming out to the ring. Very successful in his last couple of matches here in Hughes Academy. On a bit of a momentum run here. Could be just what he needs to win this tournament, become new champion. But as seen in his previous matches, his help, Victoria Ryan, helping him win in some other matches, is not here today. Could that be a factor in Lance Adams winning or losing here tonight? Lance Adams not short of words, letting everyone in the crowd have it here tonight.
And his opponent.
Oh! David Sheather! What a man this man is! Look at the size of him! Standing ovation from the QMU faithful. Fabulance would have run his mouth. He wouldn't want to do it today. Look at the size of that man. I think the announcer mentioned 140 kgs. Big test for Fabulance here tonight. The big man from down under looking to dominate this tournament. Yes. What a debut for David Sheather this would be. Not only winning here against Fabulance, but to go the whole way and win the Premier title. Fabulance trying to claim David's cheating already. The ref needs to check him. And just like that, the ref's got to check him. But as everyone knew, David did not have any weapons on him. Referee Matt Rhodes. The match is underway. Lance Sheather. First round matchup here. And just like that, once again, Lance running his mouth to the crowd. Fan favorite David here tonight. Oh, just like that, Fabulance getting out of harm's way by ducking and showboating once again. I don't think that's a wise strategy to keep doing it with a man the size of Sheather. Sheather calling him out. Fabulance getting a couple quick kicks in there, but appears to do nothing to the tree trunks of Sheather. Fabulance getting another couple strikes in there. Having a bit of speed advantage over a man like Sheather. Fabulance saying he's just like Jake Paul. That actually sums up very well actually. But Sheather being pushed back from the ref as Fabulance uses those ropes once again. Chop! Sheather shopping Lance. And another one. Sending Lance to the other side of the ring in pain. Sheather looking for another one. Oh! These open palm chops to the chest of Fabulance. Sheather looking to end this early. Looking to run. Big boot misses, gets caught up in the ropes. Fabulance going to use this to it just like that in the ropes. Using all of the ref's count now. Damage has been done. What's he looking for now? Oh! Kick to the leg while it was caught in the ropes. Fabulance. Dirty tactics, but yet again effective. This is what UKO is all about. Wearing down your opponent. Constantly these kicks to the back of the injured leg there as we saw it tangled up in the ropes. Fabulance doing everything he can to injure that left knee there of Sheather. Take away the legs, you take away the size of a man like David. Maybe looking for a leg lock here. He's got that knee wrenched in tight. Sheather not wanting to give up there, sitting up, grabbing him for another chop. But Fabulance isn't letting go just yet. And there we go, finally letting go. But Sheather crawling to the rope there. The damage has already been done to that left knee. Bit of a limp walk for Sheather. Line misses. Again, Fabulance ducks, kicks. Fabulance in the rope. Drop kick to the knee. And just like that, Sheather is down, screaming in pain. Sheather wants to continue here. Matt Rose letting me know that Sheather does not want to give up. Bronco Buster! Fabulance with a Bronco Buster on the big man. Fabulance taunting, taking his time here, walking back over to Sheather, grabbing that left leg. But just like that, Sheather, the power, one leg kicking him off. Fabulance getting back on top, striking, but Sheather with a couple blows of his own. Again, just pushing Fabulance to the other side of the ring. Lance running in. Sheather, big shoulder tackle. Big headbutt. Fabulance gets sent down to the ground. Fabulance is seeing stars. Golden stars. Big scoop slam. This could be the end for UK's own. 2 count. Fabulance getting back up ever so slowly. Sheather looking to finish this. Scoop slam going up. Fabulance again, rolling out of the back of that scoop slam and attacking the knee. Maybe going into an attitude, a leg lock rather. He's biting the, what, did he just bite the knee? He's going from Jake Paul to Mike Tyson this match. Sheather agonizing in pain, trying to reach for those ropes. Can Sheather make it to that rope? Inches away. Fabulance could have it here. And he taps. Fabulance has won. Sheather could not hold it the pain in any longer. Fabulance advancing over a debuting Sheather. What a performance from Sheather. Impressive win here from Fabulance as he advances in this tournament. We'll see him later tonight, but what a debut. Impressive debut from Sheather here tonight. Introducing first in this first round matchup, the big, the bad Butler. Butler letting everyone in the crowd have it. We mentioned Sheather's size and dominance. Here's a man in Hughes Academy that has another impressive size and dominance about him. Butler having wars over the last couple of months with people like Spartan. Butler certainly not a fan favorite here in QMU. One of the most popular wrestlers in New Zealand. Certainly a fan favorite wherever he goes. Barry Burrito, everyone! What a test this will be for Barry Burrito, for a man the size of Butler. But if there's anyone that could do it, it's Barry Burrito. Butler letting everyone know he hates burritos. And this is why he's a bad guy. He doesn't like to have fun. Bell rung here, Butler trying to grab Burrito, rolling out. Just toying with Butler. Butler letting him, and again! Barry Burrito rolling out of the way of Butler. You gotta think Butler's getting pretty annoyed by now. Yep. Butler yelling to the crowd in frustration. Oh, Barry Burrito trying to roll again, but Butler scouted it with a big knee to the mid, and another one. Big knee to the midsection here. Barry Burrito getting thrown, a big uppercut. This is the dominance of Butler that I was mentioning. Following up with some gut kicks into the corner there. Butler taunting the Kumu crowd here. As his hatred for Burritos continues. Burrito, however, back elbow to Butler. Strike to Butler. Burrito is fighting. Burrito pushing him into the midsection there. Looking for an Irish whip. Butler reverses. Sends Burrito into the corner. Followed with a huge line. Sending Burrito down to the ground. Burrito using the ropes to try and get himself up. But just like that, Butler comes with some kicks to the midsection. To the ribs there, actually, rather. Oh, and using all his weight to push down Burrito on the rope, choking. Using all of the ref count there. Butler once again taunting the crowd here. Burrito in the corner with a couple. Butler with these strikes onto Burrito in the corner. Burrito keeps fighting back, however. Couple strikes to Butler. Going for a gut kick. Maybe a DDT here. Suplex. Burrito, I love you and all, but I don't. This is. Yeah. Butler reverses it. Big suplex. Going for a cover. 1, 2. Burrito kicks. Burrito kicks out. Butler in frustration going for another cover. Burrito kicking out quicker this time. Butler is fed up, frustrated. Knee trembler to the midsection there. Burrito shoving the head. Butler rather shoving the head along that rope there, grinding the face of Burrito. Then smashing his head into the turnbuckle. Burrito is dazed. And more strikes to the corner from Butler. Referee trying to break this up. There we go. Butler lets go, but using all of the refs count now. Just nearly being disqualified by the ref. Butler has to be careful. Burrito fighting back with a strike to the midsection. And another one. Burrito dazed, going for another swing, but Butler ducks and a big clothesline to Burrito. Flattening the Burrito. But Burrito kicks. Burrito still got some fight in him. Burrito might not know where he is though, as Butler stands still above him. Whipping Burrito off. Burrito, oh, and again, clothesline. Going for another cover. 1, 2, kick out. Burrito kicks. Very effortless kick out. How much more energy does Barry Burrito have in the tank? And again, another clothesline. That could be it. Butler going for another cover. 1, 2, kick out. Barry Burrito kicks out yet again. The crowd letting Butler have it here. As their favorite, Barry Burrito will not give up. Barry Burrito ducks another line and a headbutt! Barry Burrito delivers a headbutt to Butler. Butler rolls towards the ropes, however. And just like that. No! Butler has his foot on the ropes. The referee good spotted that out. I could have not seen that from where I'm sitting, but Butler had his foot on the rope. See, that's the ring awareness of Butler, the veteran Butler, knowing where he is, putting his foot on the rope. But he's arguing with the ref about that, allowing Burrito to come behind. Oh, Butler, with the ref not looking, delivers a low blow. Oh, and just like that, that could be the end. Barry might be finished here, and he, just like that, Butler is victorious, and Butler moves on to the next round. Hey, no, not yet. You have to go win. You got more matches. Hey, you put that back. Butler, you put that back right now. You have matches later to win.
It's fine already.
You come back and win this. Butler coming over to our announce table there, trying to take the trophy and title, claiming he's already won it already. With a performance like that, it's hard to dispute that he may truly be the one to win it all tonight. We'll find out later, however.
Introducing first, he's the angel born from hell. This is Taylor.
We talk about dominance. Xander Taylor, another man with dominance and has a lot of size to him. Unfortunately, he likes to run his mouth. He's a bit egotistical, but with the size and dominance that he has, he can back it up. And today would be a perfect opportunity for Xander to prove all the smack he's been talking lately by winning the Premier Championship. Xander Taylor with a new ring jacket. Very nice from Xander. Although we don't really get along, I do have to give him his props. And if we talk about favorites to win this whole tournament, here comes Trent Hooper. Dominant run of performances lately. Trent Hooper is on fire. What a first round matchup. And Xander Taylor attacking from behind. Xander Taylor attacking Trent Hooper from behind, getting this match started straight away. Xander not wasting any time today. No room for trash talking for Xander today, just straight fight. Oh, Xander Taylor delivering a big chop to Trent Hooper on the outside. Oh! Xander Taylor, these chops. Belting the chest of Hooper. Sends him inside. Xander Taylor taking his time getting inside here. Big strike forearm there. And Xander Taylor delivers another one. But Hooper with a little bit of fight back. Couple strikes of his own. Big chop there from Hooper. Hooper hits the ropes. Looking to gain momentum. Oh, big line by the looks of it. Xander Taylor gets him up. Going for a suplex. Bang! Delivers a suplex just like that. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Just done. 2 count there. Very close to a 1 count. Xander Taylor getting him up. Whips Hooper off the ropes. Hooper ducks one. Gets caught, however. Xander with the power. What's he thinking here? Scoop slam! The power of Xander Taylor, everybody. Xander frustrated that that did not end it. Hey, but grabbing the hair of Hooper to get him up. Delivers a nasty uppercut there to Hooper. Sending him back to the corner. Maybe thinking another chop here. Oh! Big chops to Hooper. Xander is looking dominant here tonight. Oh, a couple shoulder tackles into the midsection here from Xander. Driving Hooper down. Xander Taylor picking up Trent Hooper. But Hooper fighting back. 1 to the midsection. But just like that, a headbutt from the big Polynesian. Oh, big boot from Hooper as Xander was running in to make a splash. And again, Xander runs in to get a strike from Hooper. Hooper looking to jump. Crossbody! Hooper delivers a crossbody to Xander Taylor. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out from Xander. Beautiful crossbody, but that will not be enough to put away a man like Xander Taylor. Hooper realizes that. Looking to finish this now. Hooper picking up the big man for a scoop of his own, and he can't. The back, all the damage done to that back. Going for it again. Cannot get him up. Just like that, the damage done to the back of Hooper. But this time, 3rd time, and unlucky. Xander reversing it, getting him up. No, another reversal. Roll up, Hooper. 3 count. Hooper wins. Hooper with the roll up. So much has happened there. Reversal after reversal. Hooper slides down the back. Trent Hooper with the roll-up. Xander was frustrated with that result. Looks in disbelief in the middle of the ring. Xander was dominant throughout that whole matchup there. But just like that, Hooper managing to roll out the back there and get a roll-up. Maybe the lack of experience from Xander showing there. We are back here for semi-final action.
Introducing first, here's the hero of New Zealand wrestling, the master of the universe, the champion of the land. This is
JT Hollow. We talked all through tonight. We've talked about dominant performances here at Hughes Academy. JT Hollow might be one of the nicest guys you'll meet, but one of the most dominant, strong men in New Zealand wrestling you'll meet. JT Hollow makes his way around. Certainly a fan favorite here in QMU. Crowd getting firmly behind JT Hollow here. Respectful JT Hollow going around to the announcers and referees and shaking their hands. That's what we love to see here at Hughes Academy.
And introduce his second opponent. He's the loss of the 300.
Introducing second, the former Hughes Academy Heavyweight Champion, the Spartan. The Spartan makes his way around everyone in the crowd, setting up by the hugs, high fives, and everything. Certainly another one of the fan favorite level, Spartan. Spartan and JT Hollow, no stranger to one another. Those two men know each other very well. But there's another element at play in this match, the third man of this match. And speaking of third man in this match, from Brazil, Bruno Astro. Bruno Astro here at Hughes Academy, going against JT Hollow and Spartan. What a match this will be. Loving the look of Bruno here. Ring jacket looks very good. Referee Anne-Marie separating the men for now. Letting everyone know they're ready. And we are underway. Triple threat action here. JT Hollow, Spartan, Bruno Astro. Bruno wanting Spartan and JT to fight each other. I mean, it's a smart game plan from Bruno here. Let the two big men in the ring fight it out first. Bruno picking his targets very well here. As we say that, JT and Spartan lock up. Hollow pushes Spartan back to the corner. Referee getting involved here to break it up. But that respect from Hollow and Spartan. They won't use the ref count. They're going to break it up. Keep it clean. And then Spartan pushes Hollow into the corner. Spartan and JT realizing Bruno on the outside still running his mouth. Both agree. Let's not fighting each other for now. Let's go to the outside and deal with this. As Bruno does not rail. Oh, turn around, Bruno. Oh! They're lighting Bruno up! Welcome to Hughes Academy, Bruno. JT, Hollow, and Spartan. Both striking Bruno on the outside. But just like that, Bruno uses both of the hits to smack them against each other. Gets on the apron. Before cross-bodying. Oh, caught, however. Oh, power slam onto the bottom rope. I don't think I've ever seen that. JT Hollow getting back in the ring as Spartan looks to give a suplex to Bruno. JT is just going to watch and Spartan delivers that suplex. Both JT and Spartan not amused with Bruno's trash talking earlier in the match. But this is where triple threat gets dangerous. JT Hollow saying this is his turn to deliver a move to Bruno. Bruno might have regretted his words earlier, as now he's going to have to face both of them. Oh, dropping a big suplex. Kind of looks like JT Hollow was trying to one-up Spartan in a way. Spartan kind of realizing that as well. Bruno pushing, rolling out of the back from Spartan, delivering a drop kick. Sorry, there's so much action there. Bruno slid out the back, pushed Spartan into JT, then drop kick Spartan. Very effective maneuvers there. Forearm and chop combination from Bruno. And Spartan runs in. Bruno ducks. So much action here to keep up with. Bruno whipping Spartan, splashes. Both of them in. Another splash. Bruno splashing them again. Tripping them both up. Has him set where he wants him. Oh, big knee to Spartan. And then a big knee to JT Hollow. Bruno is on fire here. Bruno goes for the cover on Spartan. Just a 2 count. 1, 2. 2 count from kick out from Hollow there. Bruno maybe taking too much time taunting the crowd. As both JT and Spartan getting up to their feet here. Bruno continues to taunt. Bruno grabbing the hair of Spartan and Hollow. Maybe looking, is he looking for a double suplex or DDT here? Spartan and Hollow not budging. They're looking for maybe a double suplex. Bruno gets planted by a double suplex. Spartan goes for the cover. Hollow sees that and breaks it up. So much for these short-term alliances. This is a danger of a triple threat. JT confronting Spartan. Here goes that temporary alliance. These two might come into blows in this. Oh, here we go. As Hollow pushes Spartan. Spartan pushes back. Spartan. Hollow exchanging blows here. Spartan gets whipped off. Big shoulder tackle. Sends Hollow back and delivers one of his own. Spartan down on the ground here. Hollow goes over. Spartan with a leapfrog. These two men still have energy in their tags. Big knee. Hollow goes down. Spartan with the big knee going for a cover here. 1, 2. But Bruno rather. Dragging Spartan out and again. So much action. Bruno whipping Spartan into the post on the outside here. As Bruno gathers control on Hollow in the middle of the ring. Spartan on the outside looking dazed. Spartan's going to have to get up. Bruno, however, in the ring, controlling the tempo of this match. Bruno trying to whip Hollow into the corner. The sides of Hollow not allowing that to happen. Bruno whipped into the corner. Bruno going behind there, grabbing a sleeper hold onto Hollow. This could be it for Hollow. Now Bruno jumps onto the back of Hollow to get better positioning, locking both arms around the throat of Hollow here. It is locked in. Bruno could have it right here. Spartan still dazed on the outside. Hollow pushes Bruno back into the corner, breaking up the submission. Delivers a big forearm there. Hits the ropes. JT Hollow looking for a big clothesline. Delivers the clothesline to Bruno. Spartan gets back in the ring and breaks up the pin yet again. That could have been it for Hollow. Hollow could have won it. Spartan realizes that, pushing Hollow out of the ring. Now it's just Bruno in the ring. Spartan doesn't realize Bruno's back to his feet. Roll up. We've seen a roll up before tonight. Unfortunately for Bruno, the roll up did not work. Maybe they're looking for a sleeper on Spartan. It was working for Hollow before. Maybe he's going to work on Spartan here. Bruno looking to end it right now. Spartan hits the ropes. Delivers a big meteor to a seated Bruno Astro. Spartan looking for that cannonball he likes to do. Misses. Bruno gets out the way. Spartan bounces off the corner in a very awkward position. Bruno now stomping as he heads to the... he's looking to go aerial, going to the top. Chickens can't fly, Bruno says, but he can. Go to the top rope. This is Sparta. Frog splash. Bruno hits the frog splash. 1, 2. Just like that, Hollow breaks it up. I thought that was it right there, ladies and gentlemen. Bruno from the top delivers a frog splash onto Spartan. Hollow just managing to break it up. All 3 men are down. Who's going to get to their feet first? All 3 men battered here, struggling to get up to their feet slowly, all using the ropes to help them get up. What a fight we have had here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Bruno with a strike to Spartan. Spartan with a strike to Hollow. Hollow with a strike to Bruno. And around we go. Another strike to Spartan from Bruno. Strike from Spartan to Hollow. Hollow to Bruno. And around we go again. Chop from Bruno to Spartan. But Spartan to Bruno. Burrito to Hollow. And they're lining each other up, ladies and gentlemen. Now they're both just going for Hollow. Both Spartan. Hollow and Spartan both lighting up Bruno. Bruno managing to get back in control here. Caught. Spear. As Hollow caught Bruno. Spartan delivers a spear. And Bruno breaks it up. What a match we have here, ladies and gentlemen. Bruno was caught by Hollow in that crossbody position. Then Spartan hit the ropes and delivers a spear. Spartan now. Scoop slam on Bruno. Looking for that big knee drop he likes to do. Successful landing. Spartan now. Fireman's carry for Bruno. What's he looking for here? Whoa! Nice driver. Sending Bruno down. 2. Oh! 2 count kick out for Bruno. Bruno is down and out, using the last little bit of energy he had left to kick out of that. Spartan standing tall, picking Bruno back up. Maybe thinking a power bomb here. Bruno using all of his weight to not allow go up, but throws Spartan back over. Nice back body drop from Bruno to Spartan. Spartan is down. Bruno is back in control. Shining Wizard to the back of the head of Spartan. Devastating move from Bruno to deliver that Shining Wizard to the back of the head of Spartan, picking him up. What are we thinking here? Very unique maneuver, driving the head of Spartan on his knee. It was like a modified patella buster. But then Hollow picking up Bruno. Oh, big maneuver, dropping Bruno onto Spartan. Hollow, 1, 2, 3. JT Hollow picks up a huge win over Bruno Astro and Spartan. What a win for JT Hollow. Ladies and gentlemen, what a triple threat we just had for you. JT Hollow victorious in an impressive match against Spartan and Bruno Astro. As Bruno and Spartan head to the back, Hollow stands tall victorious in your middle of the ring.
Introducing first from the beautiful Trent Hooper. This is
We are back for tournament here. Semi-final matchups. Fabulance Lance Adams making his way to the ring. Our first semi-finalist of the night. Managing to beat the big David Sheather earlier in the night. Snatching the microphone as Lance does.
From Pembroke, Wales, by way of beautiful St Heliers. He was original Lance Adams in the first round. He is fashion and passion Lance in the second round. And after I beat Trent Hooper, I will be clad in white and golden light to be ascended Lance Adams. It's Lance Adams.
Even without the full members of UKO, they are still unbearable.
And introducing his opponent. From top of the road, and representing
The second semi-finalist. Trent Hooper, ladies and gentlemen, your second semi-finalist. Impressive win for Hooper this earlier in the night with a nice roll-up on Xander Taylor. Got a taste against the veteran Fabulance. You see Hooper aching at the back there. Not 100% after the match he had with Xander Taylor earlier in the night. Is that going to be a huge factor here? As Fabulance may have seen that and going to target his back there. Fabulance looking to get heated with the cameraman, touching his Temu jewelry. Lock up here. Hooper grabbing wrist control straight away. Nice wrist lock there from Hooper. As Fabulance gets one of his own there into a nice hammerlock. Don't know if it's wise doing a grapple game with a man like Hooper. Fale Dojo trainee. We talk about power and dominance tonight. We talk about grappling, strategic wrestling with a man like Hooper to deliver a hammerlock of his own there. Fabulance, what can Fabulance do here? Gets one arm around the head to deliver a headlock there. Nice reversal from Fabulance. But just like that, Hooper reversing another one of his own. Getting in control here. But it's Fabulance. Oh, he's... Trent Hooper, what a talent. Back in control with a nice wrist lock. Fabulance frustrated there, stomping the mat, packing a little tantrum. Managed to get into a wrist lock of his own there, but Hooper, just like that, cartwheeling out of the harm's way, delivers an arm drag. Hooper lifts him up, scoop slam, slams him down. Hooper on a roll here. 2. Kick out at 2. Lance Adams kicking out at 2. But just like that, Hooper back on control with a nice arm lock in there, applied. Fabulance looking to get to the ropes, and he does. Ref needs to break up the count here. Hooper realizes that. Using a little bit of the ref's count there. Oh, as Hooper tries to grab Fabulance on the outside. Fabulance reaches the arm across the rope there, and now he's attacking the arm. You take away the arm of Hooper, you take away most of his ground game, most of his submissions there. Nice cover there from Fabulance, but not enough. Hooper agonizing his tricep in pain there, but he grabs a rope break of his own. But a man like Fabulance will not let go of that just straight away. He will use all of the ref's count there. Again, tangled up in the ropes, using all the ref's count there. It's dirty tactics, but it's effective. And again, using those ropes, using all the refs count there. Knows he has still 5, leading go at 4. Hooper's had enough. Strike of his own. Deliver a chop of his own. Hooper's looking to fight back. Oh, just like that. Fabulance back in control. Hooper, again, their arm being thrown into the post. Hooper with a big kick out. Fabulance doing everything he can to that left arm. We saw it work well with David Sheather early in the night, taking away his left knee. Fabulance with these great game plans, looking to take away the left arm of Hooper. Hooper fighting back with the only good arm he may have right now. Hooper trying to shake some feeling back into it. Enziguri! What a step up Enziguri from Trent Hooper. Giving a little separation there. Maybe what Hooper needs to get some feeling back into that left arm. Hooper standing tall, waiting for Fabulance to get up. Delivers a line with the good arm he has. That right arm. Another line. Lance is struggling to get some separation here. Backbreaker, not as effective as he usually would. That arm. Not getting enough height as he usually could. Is it going to affect his covers here? Yeah, as you can see, the arm of Hooper still wrenching in pain, not allowing him to get a deep cover there. But Lance is seeing stars in the corner. Oh, just like that, Conan, the referee, has been taken down. Oh no, and just like that, Fabulance in the background has got those chains. Those Timu chains. Oh! Okay, maybe they're not Timu chains after all. Trent Hooper has been flattened. This could be it. Hooper kicks out at 2. Everyone in QMU thought that was it. Even Fabulance thought that was it. Pure disbelief. Lance, the shock in his eyes. He is fed up. Throwing another tantrum. Oh, look for that. Maybe that Dragon's lock he has there. We've seen him win matches with this before. But Hooper not going to give up that easy. Hooper getting up tall, turning it around for a big suplex. Hooper with a nice big suplex. Maybe looking for a... Oh, white noise, spinning white noise. Just like that, Hooper has pushed himself into the final. All the damage done to the left arm, however. What a showing from Trent Hooper. He went to go for his usual celebration there. Managed to get the right arm around, but that left arm he could not manage to get up. Struggling to lift his arm. How is that going to affect him heading into the final here? As Fabulance once again packing a tantrum. But on a positive note, Hooper full of confidence heading into that final. We got one more semi-final to find out who will face Hooper in the final for the new Premier Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Kelston, England, this is Butler!
Semi-final number 2 here as Butler makes his way out. Butler, no stranger to the title match as he makes his way back over here. Like we said, you need to win this later, Butler. Butler once again grabbing the title. He has to win 2 more matches.
Back to me.
Go win your semi-final match, Butler. Butler not letting the crowd try and get to him. As Butler made his way round to this announce table before, grabbing the title, showing everyone no need for this rest of the night. I should be the champion right now. But Butler still has one more obstacle to get through to get to that final.
And his opponent.
One more match to get to the final. You got one more. He has to go through Vic Craig, however. I think Vic Craig is walking around the ring on a live stream. Vic Craig is going around Vic Craig has made his way. What a matchup. This is going to be Butler versus Vic Craig. Winner faces Trent Hooper in the final for the new Premier Championship. And Vic Craig has a microphone.
They thought they were going to have a tournament without me. Seems the theme of it all is me crashing tournaments lately. But I came here to do one thing. And it was to rip the heart out of Hughes Academy, and I feel like I've already done that.
Vic Craig saying he wants to rip the heart out of Hughes Academy.
Deserves it all.
Oh.
Yeah!
What? Whoa, whoa.
This is not going to work unless you ring the bell.
Okay. Now.
Yeah.
Vic Craig has walked out of the... Vic Craig has to get back into the ring here. He's not wanting to get back in the ring. Vic Craig is opted to... He said he wants to rip the heart out of Hughes Academy. Bet Frankie Quinn earlier. Referee Conan has told me to ring the bell. Butler has just won because I can't believe this. Butler is heading to the finals against Trent Hooper because Vic Craig opted to leave the match after beating Frankie Quinn earlier in the night. I can't believe what we're seeing here. It's almost like a pass for Butler. A free semi-final match for Butler. He's in the final. Trent Hooper versus Butler will be later on tonight.
Following contest is scheduled for 1 fall with a 20-minute time limit.
Ladies and gentlemen, your challenger for the Hughes Academy Championship, the young upstart, the fan favorite, the high flyer, Joseph Cruz. What a young star this man has been. Only just wrestling this year, but what performances he's been putting on. Some of the best matches of the night here at Hughes Academy has been this young man. And all he has to do is win one more match and he is your champion of Hughes Academy. Big test here for Joseph Cruz.
And his opponent.
Certainly full of confidence, the young man is.
Reigning defending champion, he puts the team Hughes Academy, and the team in winner is your boy on the ground. This is Dorian Weber.
Here is your champion of Hughes Academy, Dorian Weber. Dominant performances as of late, beating Spartan for that title. What a champion Dorian Weber has been. Defending the title now against Joseph Cruz. Referee Matt Rhodes going to show the crowd what this match is all for, what this match is all about. The biggest prize in this company, the Hughes Academy Heavyweight Championship. As that championship gets raised, these both men get ready. Match underway here. Dorian Weber, Joseph Cruz locking up here. Powerful lock up, but Dorian Weber manages to take control. Flips over Joseph Cruz. Nice headlock applied here. Joseph Cruz manages to get up here. But Dorian Weber still with that headlock applied. Joseph Cruz. Oh, Dorian Weber stomping on the toes of Joseph Cruz, flipping him back over. Joseph remains controlled, realizing that both his shoulders are on the mat, so he has to quickly raise them. But once again, Joseph Cruz powering up, lifting Dorian up with him. Off the ropes here. Joseph Cruz taking down Weber, looking for a crossface. Can we see a fall already? Crossface applied. Dorian Weber's in trouble. Dorian Weber's in a pain of trouble. Referee Matt Rhodes letting me know to no. Dorian Weber does not quit yet. Weber. Oh, Weber with a roll up there. Joseph Cruz managing to kick out. But just like that, Weber back in control with a knee tremor to the midsection there. More strikes to the back of Joseph Cruz with an uppercut to Cruz. And a chop to Cruz. Dorian Weber not allowing Joseph Cruz to have a little bit of space there. Whipping him off. Joseph Cruz reverses. Going for an arm drag. Cruz with another arm drag. Sending Weber spiraling. Going for that cutter he likes to do. Reverses it. Ducks it. Caught in the crossbody position. And a world's strongest slam from Weber. 1, 2. Joseph Cruz kicking out, however. Only for a 2 count. Weber standing tall with a nice axe handle to the back of Joseph Cruz. And just choking Joseph Cruz on the ropes there. A man like Dorian Weber's going to use all of the ref's aggression there. Another strike to the back there. Slowly clubbing away at Joseph Cruz. More uppercuts, more strikes. Dorian Weber is not letting Joseph Cruz have any breathing space here. But Joseph Cruz, as Weber was running in with a big boot. Nice drop kick from Joseph Cruz. Followed by another big drop kick. Joseph Cruz is on fire here. Joseph Cruz with a strike of his own. Looking for a whip off the ropes here. Weber reverses. looking for a roll up here as he jumps over. Weber, however, realizing that, goes for a cover. Weber managing to roll up Cruz, but 2 count kick out for Cruz. Only just, however. The crowd letting Weber know what they feel about him here. As Joseph Cruz struggles to get back up, Weber in control here with a clothesline, just taking a big line to the throat there of Joseph Cruz, it looks like. Headlock applied. Looking for that sleeper just to take the breath out of Joseph Cruz. As we know, Cruz has got some speed on him. Joseph Cruz fighting out. Rake in the face. Now going to light up Weber with some strikes in the corner. And a big chop from Cruz. Looking for a whip to the other side here. Weber goes up and over. Weber gets out of Dodge's way. But turn around. Cruz from the middle rope. Cross body. 1, 2. Kick out from Weber. Matt Rhodes on top of the action there. 2 count kick out. Joseph Cruz back to his feet. Looking for a cutter. Misses. Smart duck from Weber there. And a big clothesline from Weber to Cruz. Leveling Joseph Cruz. Weber looking to finish this here. Northern Lights suplex from Joseph Cruz. Weber kicks out, however. Nice Northern Lights suplex from Cruz out of nowhere. Turning the tables around as now Cruz is back in control. Maybe looking for that cutter once again. Oh, but just like that, Dorian Weber catches a sleeper in mid-air. Could this be it for Joseph Cruz? Referee Matt Rhodes in a good position here. You can see all the action as Weber Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Rhodes raises the hand of Dorian Weber. Here is your winner, Dorian Weber. Dorian Weber with an impressive win over Joseph Cruz, and he remains your Hughes Academy champion. Dorian Weber using that sleeper just to take the life out of Joseph Cruz. Impressive performance, however, from Joseph Cruz. As Dorian Weber stands tall in the middle of the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall
And the tournament should
with a 20-minute time limit.
Main event time. Butler advancing through the semi-finals with a questionable win, some will say. It's Vic Craig just gave up, giving Butler the win to head to the finals here. Butler will not have as much damage done to him as the other finalist, Trent Hooper, will. This is giving Butler a lot of energy heading into the final here. Butler said from the start that this belt, this championship, this tournament was his to begin with. Oh, Butler just snatching the title away from the referee to pose with it. You haven't won the final yet, Butler. One more match for Butler, then that title could be his. However, Butler has one more chance, one more opportunity to win this championship, but he has to get through this man, Trent Hooper. Trent Hooper, unlike Butler, earning his shot, earning his way through with an impressive semi-final win. Hooper looking confident. As you see there, he just grabbed his tricep yet again. That arm, all the damage done to the left side, the left ribs, the left arms, all done damage to already. And I'm sure Butler realizes that. Butler just taunting the crowd. Butler giving the opportunity for Hooper to leave. Hooper does not like the sound of that. I think Butler is the only one in this venue here that likes the idea of that. No one joining in on Butler's chance. Hooper looks like he's had enough. Hooper saying he's going to take him on. We got a fight going on here. Butler still demanding Hooper to get out of the ring for him. You're not going to let Hooper quit like that. Hooper will not quit. Match underway. Oh. As they go for a lockup, Hooper went for a lockup, but Butler ducked out the way. Butler ducks out the way. Get it, you have to get the ring. You have to get that ring, Butler. Butler demanding the title. He has to get in the ring and beat Hooper fair and square. Butler refusing to get in the ring. Oh, Butler wrenching the rope to the groin of Hooper. And just like that, Butler could cheat the way to win again. Butler taking every dirty tactic there is. Nice knees to the gut of Hooper. Those already bruised ribs of Hooper. Butler teeing off on Hooper. Big strikes, but Hooper will not quit. Hooper will keep fighting. Hooper will strike some kicks, anything he can get to Butler to the rope, sends him off. Butler reverses, ducks a clothesline. Hooper does big enziguri, levels the big man. The big man rolls out. Butler has rolled out of the ring following that enziguri. Butler trying to gain his breath back, but in the same time allowing Hooper to get some more breath back in him. Butler going around the crowd asking for some water. Refusing to get into the ring when the ref wants. Oh, but just like that, breaks the count up. going back to square one with the count, but Hooper gets out of the ring and follows Butler around. Butler following Hooper around, chopping him against the post on the outside here. Oh, and just like that, Hooper pushed into the ring apron there from Butler. Oh, and Hooper thrown into the middle post on the outside here. The true hardest part of the ring. Oh, and just like that, a nice club to the back of Hooper as they make their way around the ring here. Butler with that headlock, just dragging Hooper around with him. Gonna taunt the crowd while beating up on Hooper on the outside. Butler just taunting everyone in the crowd. Butler going into the ring, breaking the count. Smart move from Butler there. Butler just, I don't know if I can see from my perspective, but I think that was a soda can that he just crushed on the head of Hooper. To be fair, he did ask for water. They gave him soda. Middle of the ring here. Hooper down. But he kicks out at 2. Butler not using all of his weight there for make that cover. Maybe a bit of a cocky cover there, which allowed Hooper to kick out. Just like that, Hooper managing to fight out, get a strike of his own off. Hooper fighting back. Another strike to Butler, sending him back into the corner. Big jumping back elbow. Butler goes down with the kick to the knee. Hooper hits the rope. Clothesline to the back of the neck. Hooper goes for the cover. 2. Kick out by Butler. Impressive move. A clothesline to the back of the neck there. Very unique offense from Hooper. But Hooper has to stay on someone like Butler. Someone as fresh as Butler. Hooper realizes that as he wrenches in a nice headlock. Using all of his weight to wrench the face. And Butler pulling the hair of Hooper. Referee Conan breaking that up. Butler still in that headlock from Hooper. But just like that sidewalk slam, maybe not, using it as a backbreaker. Butler managing to power up Hooper and drop a nasty backbreaker. And a big kick out from Hooper. Hooper is not going to quit that easy. Hooper still has a lot of fight left in him. Butler, however, Hooper getting up back to his feet. Butler is frustrated with him. Both men striking each other at the same time. Allowing Hooper to get back up to his feet. Delivering a nice kick to Butler there. Butler is dazed in the middle of the ring here. Hooper teeing off on him. Strike, chop. Planting the big man. Trent Hooper off the ropes. Driving that knee into Butler. But just like that, the veteran status of Butler rolling out when he knows he was just about, that could have been it. Butler realized that. Butler making his way back to his feet on the outside very slowly. Hooper back to his feet in the ring. Hooper from the ring, dragging Butler in with him. But just like that, Butler striking away at him, dragging him to the outside, And then into the post. Oh! That damaged left side of Hooper, the ribs, the arm, all drove into the middle post on the outside from Butler. Butler making his way back into the ring here. As Hooper is down on the outside. Butler trying to get this match called yet, but Hooper will not quit. Hooper at a 9 count. Hooper has to make it back in. But just as Hooper makes it back in, Butler stomping away on Hooper. Butler, Hooper, both men have been battling, brawling their way for this championship. Butler looking for a suplex. Hooper, both times, managing to drop his weight, not being able to be thrown over. Striking away at Butler. Maybe looking for a suplex of his own. That's one big suplex! One huge suplex! Hooper sends Butler down to the mat with a huge suplex. Trent has to use this momentum. All the energy exerted from Hooper delivering that big suplex. Hooper back to his feet, so is Butler. Butler rocked with a forearm strike from Hooper. And again, another forearm strike rocks Butler. Maybe looking for a third here, off the ropes. Ducks a line from Butler. Hurricanrana! Hurricanrana delivered to Butler! Trent Hooper can do it all. Trent setting his sights on Butler. Big jumping splash, sending him into the corner. Hooper looking for another one. Another giant splash. Hooper is on fire. Big scoop slam. Big scoop slam. Hooper. Oh, but just as Hooper goes for the cover, Butler rolls out of harm's way again. But just like that rope break, Butler getting his foot on the rope yet again. This awareness from Butler proving strong here. Butler, frustration though on the referee. We've seen a low blow like this before tonight. And it happened. Oh no! Hooper caught it! Hooper caught it! Learned from the mistakes today. Caught the low blow. Oh, and then an eye poke, however, from Butler. Delivering a big line. Hooper goes down. No, you can't come back over here. Finish the match, Butler.
I'll finish it right now.
No,
Finish it right now.
finish the match. Butler has just taken the title into the ring here. Butler has just taken the title, looking to bring it into the ring here. He can't use it. He'll be disqualified. The referee not allowing that to happen. He would have been disqualified otherwise. Hooper, as the referee's distracted. Hooper goes round. Spins him around. White noise! White noise! 1, 2, 3. Hooper is your winner. Ladies and gentlemen, what a match. Trent Hooper is victorious. Trent Hooper is your new Premier Champion.
Champion, Trent Hooper!
Ladies and gentlemen, Trent Hooper standing tall, raising the cup. And now the championship belt on the shoulder of Trent Hooper. What a performance. Whether it was Xander Taylor, Fabulance, or Butler, Trent Hooper has beat them all, and now he is your Premier Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning along. I have been Franco. What a show we had today. New Premier Champion in Trent Hooper. Dorian Weber remains your Hughes Academy Champion. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for tuning along. Once again, your winner and new Premier Champion, Trent Hooper.